All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game between Hawk versus Czech. This game taking place here on, well, Amazonia. On the bottom left-hand side of the map, we have Hawk spawning as the blue human player off over here. Meanwhile, over here on the top right, we have Czech spawning as the red night elf. Night Elf versus Human in this 1v1 match. We are now in the world where we are in the Reforged stages, and I'm still waiting for a little bit more upgrades in terms of the art and in terms of the graphics. I will say this: the individual art assets look better individually. If you compare them side by side, the Farseer compared to the Farseer, it's higher in detail, all of those things. But somehow in the world, in the gameplay, in the context of WarCraft 3, where there's all of those units happening all at the same time, it seems to blend a little bit too much together, and the detail, even though it is very beautiful, seems to be a little bit off. And at least that's how it feels like for me. Let me know in the comments below if things the blending doesn't seem quite right yet. And until that is the case, I still plan on casting WarCraft 3 in the classic view. Now, we are looking at, well, actually, I will say one thing, the menus and all of these status bars and all of those things, they actually look a bit brighter and crisper to me. And that is one of the things that is a definite benefit. I'm still also hoping for, upgrades in terms of observers and things like that. We are now looking, well, Renegade Wizard going to be added in off over here. Let's take a look back down across over here. Blue versus all of those bars right there, as we're going to have an Archer, well, Lightning Shield dealing terrible damage across all of those units here. We should be looking at the Demon Hunter now making its way out. Demon Hunter has become much more popular as of late as a hero. Renegade Wizard, well, gonna get taken down right there. I do like the experience that shows up as well, allowing that Demon Hunter to go kill some more units. Claws of Attack +6 Archer gonna hide right behind that rogue there. We are looking at a lone footman looking to clear out some of these wisps, as the Archmage, well, doing quite a bit of creeping as well. Archmage should get to level 2 after taking down this one rogue here. That Water Elemental actually taking a bit too much damage, I feel like. Should have perhaps disengaged to allow it to deal more damage still. We're going to see the Apprentice Wizard, Rogue, and the final Apprentice Wizard taken out. With the Demon Hunter on the move, Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3, we are now moving on into that mid-stage portion of the game. The Archmage is already at level 2, has Cloak of Shadows, Claws of Attack +6, and should be able to get a very effective attacks coming across here. And meanwhile, we're looking at, well, a couple of ensnares going down. Demon Hunter able to pick up a Mantle of Intelligence, and now the Archmage, with the help of these footmen, going to clear out the remainder of the camp. Unfortunately for him, though, it doesn't gain nearly as much experience, and the Demon Hunter did also get the item. Coming back around, let's take a look. That last trapper going to get taken down. Demon Hunter may get a mana burn off right there, drops the Water Elemental. There's that mana burn, as the Demon Hunter able to deal so much damage and disrupt many of the plans of all of the heroes. Text to tier 2 already underway on both sides. There you have it. We are looking at, well, 28 over 40 28 supply compared to 29. However, Hawk is close to that supply limit, unable to train up any additional units. We're going to look at the Demon Hunter now make its way back over. Demon Hunter going after some of those units there, as the Archers are able to start picking off more units again. Demon Hunter really dealing large amounts of damage to that Archmage, as the Archmage is going to be forced to retreat back. And is the Demon Hunter actually going to follow in that instance? I do not think so. He doesn't want to get caught, as we're looking at multiple Archers still, well, running back around. Taking a look back off to the north, there is the Archers right there. Footman coming back, trying to chase Archmage, is not going to have enough mana, and that Brilliance Aura may actually come back to hurt that Archmage, as the Demon Hunter is just going to deal more and more damage right there. Let's take a look. Hunter's Hall is established as well. Wisp are well positioned all around the map. As we're looking at Czech, well, teching the tier 2, we should have a lot of Ancients of Lore being added here in just a moment. Also, the count on the number of archers that we're looking at, very curious, as we also see another clause of attack +6. That Demon Hunter looking very strong. Every swipe, every point of damage going to be absolutely high, as the Archmage now looking to back up again. Alright, Archmage going to try and double back around as the Archmage comes in across here. Demon Hunter going to get in a little bit of damage, but forced to retreat back. That evasion adding in quite a bit of durability there. Naga Sea Witch, the second hero, and the Naga Sea Witch, a very powerful hero during the mid stages of the game. They're able to pick off these footmen, and we see the same play coming in from Hawk. We also see a detonation there. Are we going to perhaps get the claws of attack +6 given to the Naga Sea Witch? Perhaps even adding boots of speed. Rifleman also getting added in here, as we are looking at a single arcane sanctum for priest. Rifle caster significantly more powerful than before, as the Archmage now heads back off to the north. Alright, Naga Sea Witch sitting at level 1. Demon Hunter will get to level 3 after this Forest Troll gets taken down. Mass number of archers are here, as we're looking at Ancient of Lore and Ancient of Lore, not Ancient of Winds. All right, Archer's going to be making its way back off to the north here. Are we going to see? Yes, Militia are in position. Footmen are here to put down pressure on those Ancients of Lore. One Ancient of Lore going to get canceled. Are we going to see a detonation on that Wisp? Yes, we are. No real damage. Peasants now trying to fight back the other way. Mana burn onto the Naga Sea Witch as the unit's trying to head back again. Hawk diving in only to be forced to back out here. Another mana burn on the Naga Sea Witch of Hawk, as the Naga Sea Witch now significantly weaker, as it no longer has the ability to cast those cold arrows. Archmage with claws of attack +6, circlet of nobility. It seemed like Hawk really dove all into that fight and was forced to retreat rather fast, all to delay the Ancients of Lore. Coming back the other way, Czech says, you know what, I'm going to stop and harass you even further. And Czech is just absolutely shutting down his opponent right now, as Hawk is getting caught up with this Creepjack. Rifleman trying to shoot away. Priest are here as well. Damage going to be, well, absorbed much by that Priest. That Priest wanted to just heal his brethren, quickly gets taken out. Riflemen still fighting their way back here. Peasants, well, in that militia forms, trying to engage as well. There goes that, there goes that Rifleman, as another mana burn brought into play. Hawk is sitting on the higher supply, so he has the larger army, but it feels like he's been losing every battle that he has engaged in. Water Elemental is gonna, well, perhaps try to get to that frontline position again, as perhaps Czech is gonna be getting into tier 3 and try to get some bears as well. All right, adept training currently being researched for those bears. Rejuvenation going to make it difficult. Hawk, well, trying to pull back here. Water Elemental is going to get dropped down. Demon Hunter down to 200 hit points, down to 138, down to 106, and still able to escape, but getting caught behind a low, a full hit point Naga Sea Witch with double claws of attack and Mantle of Intelligence, giving +15 damage. As we're looking here, the Naga Sea Witch should perhaps be using that replenishment potion. Needs quite a bit more mana. Tome of Agility +2. Naga Sea Witch there. Well, as Hawk is now going to move forward. 48 supply compared to 37. We are looking at a higher tech overall by Hawk, so his units are going to be much more powerful. He's already at tier 3 as the engagement now comes underway. Demon Hunter trying to chase after those units. Orb of Venom, signs of tier 3. Druid of the Claw, oh, could end up getting no slow right there, but the cold arrows more than enough to slow down that Druid of the Claw and perhaps cause a bit of problems. Naga Sea Witch purposely slows down the other Naga Sea Witch, as that allows the Druid of the Claw to run back to safety under the cover of these mood wells. Perhaps get a rejuvenation here in just a second and then try and transform a bit later. Footmen with the Fed. Militia are in position. 51 supply compared to 41. Demon Hunter has taken a lot of damage so far, as the Druid of the Claw gets a rejuvenation off. Oh, wait, where did it go? Where did the rejuvenation go? onto the Druid of the Claw there. I thought it would go onto the Demon Hunter perhaps, as the Druid of the Claw here still needs to get up to 25 mana before he can transfer back over and go into bear form. All right, Scout Tower is now being placed down. A lot of damage being brought forward. Footman with the Fen. Very difficult to stop when your army is mainly consisting of archers, as detonation goes down across the board. Naga Sea Witch sitting at level 2. Archmage sitting at level 3. Both sides fighting every which way. Water Elemental going after a Goblin Shredder, but that's not going to work, giving level 2 to the Naga Sea Witch still. Fork Lightning, Demon Hunter barely survives there, still being able to fight back again, as the Demon Hunter once again gets another rejuvenation. Rifleman trying to focus down some of those units. Demon Hunter down to 121 hit points, as the units are now backing away. Demon Hunter down to 22, and it does use a Scroll of Town Portal to head back. Priest are going to be healing. That bear, very low on hit points, getting a lucky teleport out of a dire situation, as it should be staying in the back for quite a bit of time. We are looking at an Arcane Tower about to come online. There goes a Peasant. Arcane Tower here, ready to go. Feedback damage onto some of those bears and the Demon Hunter as well, as that is going to slow things up once more. All right, this tower attempt, well, making a stand inside the base. The Scout Tower, or the Arcane Towers, excuse me, have a very, very far range, are able to do a lot of damage, as you're going to see Moonwells and these bases slowly get taken out. Czech is up against the wall right now. Hawk was able to use his superior army in terms of size, and now he has taken positioning inside his opponent's base, and it's just a matter of time before Czech needs to engage. Engaging under the cover of the Arcane Towers is going to be tough here. Peasants should really be repairing. There's the repairs right there. Here you go, as we see Slow now being cast onto the Demon Hunter. All right, Druid of the Claw now being forced to engage as well. Units are all trying to pull back. Demon Hunter with a lot of armor. Over focus on heroes. Perhaps should be going after the Druids of the Claw instead, as the, well, Priests are now getting taken down as well. Demon Hunter down to 41 hit points. Staff of Preservation saves at 11 hit points, as the Naga Sea Witch makes a clutch play. Arcane Tower still doing a bit of damage before finally getting taken out. Demon Hunter survives at 11 hit points with a critical Staff of Preservation, and now all of the advantage that he tried to establish in terms of location has been destroyed. His opponent, Czech, now has superior army in terms of tech, and, well, also larger in overall supply. Rifleman trying to back away. Bears coming across, going to be diving on in. Staff of Preservation heals so much. Demon Hunter picks up a potion of lesser invulnerability from the shop. 6 more seconds of fighting, as we see a Staff of Preservation being used there. All right, Sorceress is now in the back. Rifleman getting taken out. Bear in that front line. One bear gets taken down. Archmage still sitting at level 3, but not being able to deal that much damage. As you see, the Demon Hunter down to 63 hit points, able to back away. Archers are able to just dive in much further than I would thought, getting damage onto the back line here, as we could see a Druid of the Claw now trying to back away again. All right, Demon Hunter down to 19 hit points. Scroll of Town Portal keeps him alive. Naga Sea Witch down to 37. There she goes. And a critical Town Portal again. Czech has been using every bit of hit points on all of his units and heroes to inch out victories constantly. He now has a 5 supply advantage. He has a hero level advantage, level 4 on the Demon Hunter, level 3 on the Naga Sea Witch, compared to what will soon be a level 4 on the Archmage, and a resurrecting level 2 Naga Sea Witch back at home. Rifleman trying to do a little bit more work. Rifleman has 1-0 upgrades. Rifleman taking far too much damage. Going to be forced to back up again, as the trappers are going to get taken down. There goes that Rock Golem, picking up a potion of greater healing. Now, Hawk seemed like he was a bit unfocused in that last battle. He not focusing onto that Rock Golem, which was doing the majority of the damage to those Riflemen, as the units are now looking to regroup once more. Arcane Sanctum getting up a couple of Spellbreakers, perhaps being able to steal rejuvenation is exactly what is needed, but there is a lot of bears out on the field as the Demon Hunter gets closer to level 5. Naga Sea Witch still has that plus 15 damage, and those cold arrows are still doing quite a number on any fleeing unit. as the Demon Hunter and the army going after this Granite Golem creep camp here. Naga Sea Witch, well, may be able to pick up some more useful items again. However, trying to surround this Granite Golem, dealing a lot of damage. Warsong Battle Drums, perfect item to increase the overall damage of all of these units. There you have it. Now up to plus 19 on the Naga Sea Witch, and the Demon Hunter sitting at plus 13. 10% damage bonus across the board. Hawk trying to reestablish. He has once again gotten the supply advantage, but is it enough? That is the question. As the Naga Sea Witch may get to level 3 here. Yes, does get to level 3. Level 4 on the Archmage. Level 3 going up against a level 4. Level 4. 49 supply compared to 54. Naga Sea Witch, Rifleman, all of these units ready to engage. Archmage going to be heading off over here to the top right in just a moment. As we're looking at, well, check banking up a good amount of gold, finally breaking up into low upkeep, perhaps going to be getting into 60 supply and establishing some additional moon wells as well. Archmage looking to clear out this Renegade Wizard creep camp in the corner. If it can get to level 5, well, you're going to see those Dryads having a much more difficult time trying to abolish any of those water elementals, as they will have more hit points. Units are now diving on in there. Well, there's that Lightning Shield, a quick disenchant, or dispel magic, excuse me, as the Demon Hunter now coming in from the backside there. All right, getting Devotion Aura. There's a Fork Lightning. There goes one Rifleman going to try to turn back and fight the airway. Fork Lightning going back the other way now, as the Sea Witch is just trying to focus on those units. You see massive slow across all of those bears as well. We may see a Staff of Preservation, yes, at the last moment while the Fireball was in midair, but the other bears here not going to be nearly as lucky. Hawk starting to take, well, no, Hawk is taking down bears, but the Demon Hunter now at level 5 going to cause major problems too. Bear after bear is falling very quickly. Militia now coming in from the south side. 49 supply compared to 48, as it is still anyone's game. All right, trying to finish off some of those remaining units here. Focusing down a bear. 116 hit point bear quickly focused down, as some Dryads are going to get taken down too. Check is, well, suffering a lot of damages, but so is Hawk. As you're going to take a look, Naga Sea Witch gets up to level 4. All right, one Druid Claw, 688 hit points. Going to try to go back the other way. One Dryad down to still 38. As we're looking at the Priest still dancing around. Demon Hunter unable to catch up because of that slow. All right, Demon Hunter comes across, gets a big mana burn, going to finish off a Priest right there. Demon Hunter now trying to slip away, still has a Wand of Mana Stealing, as the unit's going to, well, regroup, head back off to the north. Hawk sitting at 41, while Check is sitting at 45. Two low hit point bears sitting at the Tree of Eternity. It shows why well, Hawk seems to have a smaller army. These sorceresses and priests need to try and head back. There goes another archer, as the units are now once again going to be shifting back again. Staff of Preservation making a very big impact throughout this match, being able to save these very expensive units, but they should be back in Druid form so that they can get more mana and be able to rejuvenate a little bit more easily. Coming back the other way, there goes another Trapper there. We are looking at a level 5 Archmage, level 4 Naga Sea Witch, 46 supply compared to 42. Demon Hunter going to run on in, sees the other side. What is going on? Demon Hunter may be forced to try and get a Staff of Teleportation. Sells one Wand of Mana Stealing. Sorceress trying to get in front of that Demon Hunter. Has a Scroll of Healing as well. Archmage just making its way over. There's a Staff of Teleportation, but not going to be enough damage from Hawk to finish it off. All right, there's some heals, some rejuvenations, and Check refreshing his entire army. We are looking at 5 bears. They're going to be able to transform momentarily. Goldmine is starting to run out of gold, and no one has built an expansion yet. Level 5 Archmage, Devotion Aura, going up against Warsong Battle Drums. This is one of those situations where I believe, well, Warsong Battle Drums is the better of the items. Well, when you're looking at an army and you're looking at armor compared to a damage bonus, well, whenever all of your units, as long as they are attacking, they're benefiting from that damage bonus. However, on the opposite side, armor only is effective when you are taking damage, and not all of your units should be taking damage at the same time. if your opponent is focus firing. If your opponent isn't focus firing, well, then you should be winning those engagements anyway. Demon Hunter now making its way back down here. Water Elemental trying to dive across here. Take a look. Demon Hunter is slicing its way through. Going to be able to make its way back. Bears are in the front. A Druid of the a Mountain King with Thunderclap would be perfect right now, but we still haven't seen that as of yet. Rifleman trying to finish off some of those Dryads. Bears now within melee range. Mana Burn going after all of those casters as the Demon Hunter continuing to try and do a little bit more pushing. Rifleman, are they going to be able to finish off a bear or two perhaps? A one round of volley or onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter down to 252 hit points. Is it going to end up getting taken down? Archmage still trying to make its way back over. Demon Hunter may fall. No. Staff of Preservation there. And now perhaps going after the Druids of the Claw would be the better call. After all of that, Hawk ends up leaving the game over focus on a Demon Hunter, perhaps the big issue. Heroic armor already takes reduced damage from the Rifleman. If you went after those bears would have gotten focused down faster. Yes, there would have still been that Staff of Preservation, but at the same time, the Staff of Preservation will eventually go on cooldown. With that said, the overall score significantly higher for the Night Elf player just because of the experience difference. And you can take a look, overall unit score, everything, the unit score was pretty much the same. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.